Anyway, happy Saturday. This, of course, is Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader Alpha. You can see in the lower left-hand corner there, there's their alpha version stuff. So what does that mean? This game is still being developed. This is, let's see, where are we? This is where we were on Footfall. So what does this actually... This alpha starts you off in chapter 2 of the game. I believe there's supposed to be 5 chapters total when the game is finished. But they start you off in the second chapter. Character levels start at 15. Basically just running through the little storyline that's going here. You start off with 5 companions. And the first character you create, you can't really do much with it other than you pick the sex, either male or female. And then you answer some questions while you're creating the character, and that determines your starting skills and this kind of stuff. So nothing too special. Now, if you're expecting this to be similar to Pathfinder, because Alcat, the developer of Rogue Trader, is also the dev for Pathfinder Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous. The only real similarities they have is the combat system. It's turn-based, although the two Kingmaker or the two Pathfinder games are actually meant to be real-time combat, but they both have turn-based mode too. This one is strictly turn-based, no real-time combat that I'm aware of yet, which is fine. But as far as building characters, very different. There's no feats and that kind of stuff that I know of in Rogue Trader. It's a totally different system. And of course, it takes place in the Warhammer 40k universe, very different from Pathfinder. So no magic in quotes per se, but there is magic-like stuff such as psionics coming from the Psychers and was it Navigators? I think have some magical powers, we'll just call them. They're magical-like. But you have weapon choices, different types of guns, plasma, slug throwers, lasers and stuff. And the game is not behaving right now as I'm talking. And as you can see in the picture there, there's most of the companions so far, except for the guy on the left in the powered armor suit, the Space Marine basically. He's not in the group currently. But the others are, as far as I know. They all look familiar. And the story so far is you have inherited the title of Rogue Trader from your relative, I guess. She had a ship. All these people were basically following her for the most part, or they are answering to her, we should say. And basically she has died, and you inherit her title as a Rogue Trader. And all the stuff that comes with that, which is unlike most games of this type, most RPGs where you start off as a peon, everybody doesn't know who you are, that kind of stuff. In this game, they don't know who you are, but they recognize you as being a Rogue Trader, which is apparently is a person of high standing within the universe, or at least in the local area you are. So you're not a peon, so to speak. And so you command a lot of respect and that kind of fun stuff. So people don't try to mess with you for the most part, if they know who you are. So, that. And again, this is taking forever to load. Come on. Dun, dun. It's taking forever to load. It's okay. Is your problem? The game is struggling for some reason to load. Alpha. Alpha. There we go. Wow. Or do I have something going on in the background? I don't think I do. Where's my bot? Just a second. Okay, the bot's alive. So we're okay there. Just a second, looking up something real quick. See something. I have a feeling something might be running in the background, causing trouble. Computer's not used to me doing this much work on them this early in the morning, so yeah, we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Okay. Interesting, yes. Okay, so this is where we finished off our stop last Saturday. We just finished killing all these people off who were trying to kill us. That's with all the corpses on the ground. Why were they trying to kill us? Oh, there's a little side quest where we walked into a funeral and we pretended to be somebody we weren't, and as a result people thought, we weren't who we were supposed to be. And basically the person who died was this infamous pirate, right? Rich person. And we pretended to be like his best friend. The problem is his right-hand man and his son kind of resented us because they didn't get any of his, they were left out of the will, and while we got everything from the pirate. So they tried to kill us. It's basically, they were trying to kill us, but not openly at first. They were just trying to make it look like our death was kind of like an accident type deal that didn't work for them. So then they just tried to outright kill us, and that didn't work for them either. Sounds like a lead-in for a joke. It does, doesn't it? Welcome back to Spiridor. But anyway, so this is our main character, the Rogue Trader. Unfortunately, you're not able to name yourself at the beginning, but again, Alpha. Level 15, almost level 16, you can see by the little white dots or dashes moved in there. So we're almost at level 16. Oh, I guess we just hover over this. Although what's funny is experience required for next level 8,500. Experience needed to advance 2,500. Those numbers, I'm not sure if that experience needed to advance is supposed to be a live number, as in it changes as you go, because it doesn't appear to. Because you can see we're at 8,052. So I don't know the importance or the need for the experience needed to advance. I don't know what that's there for, because as you can see, we actually only need like 450. So you got that, and so you have various different skills and characteristics. So you have characteristics, which some of them are listed as skills, which is funny, but then you have other skills down here at the bottom. So you get that stuff, and then this is your inventory screen, of course. You can spin him around if you want. Weapons currently, he's using a thunder hammer. He started off with actually, is that a bolter pistol or plasma pistol and a sword, just a regular long sword type deal, but we picked up an elite chain sword instead, so he could use this if he really wanted to. So he basically has a little bit of a pistol for a ranged weapon and chain sword if anything gets too close, and then if he really wants to go melee, he just uses the hammer. This is a trading game.
Hello everyone.
Maybe?
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube, where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Saturday. This is not really a trading game. This is a role-playing game. This is your main character, the Rogue Trader, and then he's got little companions in his party, up to 6 people, or up to 5 other people at a time. We'll go through them in a second. You're already subbed. Yeah, no. So this is a role-playing game. If you played games, Dungeons and Dragons type stuff, the Pathfinder games, Divinity, Original Sin, it's that type of game. The difference is this is taking place in the Warhammer 40k world, far into the future, so there's swords and that kind of stuff, but there's also guns and lasers and grenades and all sorts of fun things. So Are there elves? Kind of. Are there dwarves? No. Are there orcs? Maybe. So, but yeah. So anyway, role-playing game. Is there trading? Do you do buy and sell stuff? Yes. Hey Bob, welcome back. Close to the Wasteland, so there's the first two. Yeah. It's in as far as the environment. Yes, it's closer to Wasteland and Fallout games, as far as technology-wise goes. There used to be dwarves in Warhammer, in the 30k and 40k. I think the dwarves used to exist, but they killed them off. There are different races, yes, there are, but in this particular game, are we going to run into them? I don't know. All our companions so far are technically humans, although she is special. Cassia, she is I think a navigator, so she has red eyes and this kind of stuff. She's more of a mutant type person. And then this guy, Pascal, he is a cyborg, so he's technically human, but probably more machine than human. So this guy, he is just a regular human. Abelard, he likes using the mace or the melt-a-gun, big laser gun. And then we have Idira. Idira is a psyker, meaning that she uses psionic powers, mind powers, that kind of stuff. You could basically call her kind of a mage. Hey Ring, welcome back. But again, she uses regular weapons too. Then we have Argenta. Argenta is a regular human. She is a... what the hell do they call them? She's basically a wannabe space marine. Her weapons of choice, she's got a flamer, a bolter, which is a big big rifle type deal. Hey Ring, welcome back. Warhammer Universe, humans are highly xenophobic, yes. There's several types of humans, so mutated they barely still count as human, but they still count. Hey Taco, welcome back. Okay, then we have Cassia. Again, she is the navigator. She's more mutant than human, I believe. And like I said, this guy is more machine than human, but still human. Sister of Battle, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Hey Zeoposer, welcome back. Further into the future, so most people are likely xenophobic. Well, there's a reason why they're xenophobic. So, as Ring said, almost everything that's non-human is usually hostile. Of course, that's not saying much, because the humans are hostile too. Even to each other, they're pretty hostile. So, anyway, so there's our cast of characters, the quick version. And again, we were just running through quests at the moment, trying to get off planet, technically. As you can see, we're in Chapter 2. This is where the alpha starts you. Which Chapter 1? No idea. Be interesting. I'm actually interested to see where Chapter 1 starts you now, because Chapter 2 feels like a start, an accelerated start, but it definitely feels like a start. So, yeah. Do you have a base in this game? Not really. Yes, we do have a spaceship. We do. Not much to do in it yet, though. So, we have these quests we're supposed to be doing, or missions, whatever you want to call them. We have quests for the companion, Astray. Search Footfall Shadow Quarters for the Heretic's Den. So we have to do that still. Logisticar Theta, Servo Skull, blah blah blah. Delivered a strange invitation to the Lord Captain, inviting him to a meeting about something called Contract Logisticar. Theta, Servo Skull's master, who goes by the name Opticon 22, is waiting at the Dock Alpha Row. Oh, I thought we already talked to that person. Maybe not. So, where are we technically? We are currently the Footfall Atrium. That's a crematorium. There's loot there. Warehouse. The other parts of Footfall. Loot. The Leech's Palace. Okay, let's go up here. Are you there yet? There we go. Am I gonna play Dungeon Keeper? Dungeon Keeper.
Victory awaits.
Why would I play Dungeon Keeper? So Atrium, Shadow Quarters, that. So I guess we'll go to this one. This is where the ship is docked. So we'll go back there for real quick, maybe. Dungeon Keeper. Why would I play Dungeon Keeper? I know what Dungeon Keeper is, but I'm just trying to figure why would Moots ask me if I'm going to play Dungeon Keeper? Is somebody remaking it and they haven't told us about it? Because I haven't heard anything about being, you know, modernized or anything. It's a pretty old game. Keeper RL. I don't know what that one is. I don't know that one. Right now, my list of games is pretty filled up for the next few weeks at least. Because we just had a couple of my old favorites come out in the last 2 weeks. Got to finish up Valheim still. Playing this off and on, or the second week of playing this. Still have Pathfinder stuff to play. So, like I said, my schedule is somewhat full at the moment. I think that's the one he's talking about, Desperator. Well, no, he's changed it. It went from Dungeon Keeper to just Keeper. I don't know what Keeper RL. I don't know what Keeper RL is. Yes, there's Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2, if I remember right. Okay, so, Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that the repairs have been completed. The void ship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions, and there are also a number of issues that need to be addressed. We're not quite done yet. One of Steam Keeper RL. I don't know what that is. But I'm still supposed to talk to... Where am I? No, don't show completed quests. Astray. Supposed to still go to that one. Logistics. Surgical Master who goes by the name Opticon 22 is waiting at Dock Raw Alpha Row. So it's somewhere around here. So how am I going to find them? Where do I look for them? Or it? This is where we start. Didn't give me a whole lot of information where to find this person, so... Pilgrim, Servitor. It's not the person we're looking for. Or thing we're looking for. A survival strategy game. Thank you, Taco.
Saturday and Sunday, December 17th and 18 are the monthly giveaways for December. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday, and again, today's giveaway happening still a few hours off. Pilot, so nobody here. What's this over here? Hey Jeff, welcome back. No dogs? They just got back from their morning walk, Jeff. So And I don't know what Mrs. Gimpy's plans are today. So I'm not sure we're going to have dog cam or not. Hey, Draken, welcome back. What, the Keeper RL one? I'll put it on my list of looking at things, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that title does sound familiar. Now that I just typed it out, it looks familiar. Were the dogs with the little hats, etc.? They're currently, I don't know where they are. They're somewhere around here. I don't think Mrs. Gimpy's here. Oh no, Mrs. Gimpy's here. Yeah, they're not in front of the camera, so I don't know where they are, Jeff. I wish listed it. See, so I've seen it.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I have heard of it. I just don't remember it. That's all. Does Mrs. Gimpy want to talk to me? Yes. Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back.
A new challenge for me?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. She's just telling me what her day entails. Basically shopping. So, and she said good morning as well, Jeff. Okay, a familiar figure turns to you. Heinrichs von Kalox, interrogator of the old Ordo Xenos, bows his head respectively. Lord Captain. Honored to take an interrogator. What a surprise. Did you perchance leave something in your cabin? Not at all. First officer, whatever. I'm not in the habit of leaving a trail, but I thank you for your concern. Greetings, interrogator. To what do I owe the pleasure of this latest visit? Owing to our mutual duty to humanity. It is that duty that demands that I disturb your peace once more. I was able to contact my mentor and report the tragic events that transpired on Rykad Minoris. I also received some information from my agents regarding the movements and actions of enemies of humanity, including the Xenos that we were assuming were involved in the theft of the star. What? According to their findings, the threat now hangs over other worlds, this time yours, Lord Captain. He clears his throat and begins to, in a pointedly official tone, by the order of the Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar, whose duty it is to stand sentinel over the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader of the House Von V, is to take on board the agent of the Most Holy Inquisition and provide escort and support in deeds great and small that serve to safeguard the territories of the Imperium against its enemies. This decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remains in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency Calcazar. Hidera's whisper is barely audible. All I got from it is that ridding ourselves. All I got from it is that ridding ourselves of this snitch won't be easy. Can I translate a torrent of verbiage you just unleashed upon me? His mouth twists slightly. The Lord Inquisitor has deemed that my presence aboard your ship and in your retinue would be significantly more beneficial in the fight against heresy and evil than my return to my mentor's side. Our parting before our arrival on Footfall was premature. I can't really say no, can I? What exactly causes the need to rejoin my crew? The cause is the activity of humanity's enemies, including the cult of the Final Dawn. In my absence, the situation in Corona's expanse has changed. I received an exhaustive report from my agents. This heresy has taken root in the region where the Von V worlds lie. You probably already know about the fate of the industrial world of Gamma. If not, then I will share what details I know, but not here. Better to talk on board, where we will not be overheard. So, the Rogue Trader, blah blah blah. Welcome to the throne aboard my ship and take on responsibility of assisting him in the fight against evil that threatens humanity. He gives a reserved nod, an answer befitting a righteous servant of the Emperor. Blah blah. Is early access is closed to buy? Sorry. Is the early access is closed to buy? As far as I know, you can still buy this game to get early access. You just have to, but the way they usually have it set up is you have to buy over a certain price point in order to get access to the alpha and the beta and that fun stuff. What that price point is, I honestly don't know. I received this as a, streamer thing, so I didn't have to pay for it. Which means I probably won't get the game fully, but you never know. We'll see. If duty has brought you aboard the Rogue Trader ship once more, then such is the Emperor's will. Welcome back, Interrogator. Thank you, sister. It is an honor to be traveling with one of the blessed Adepta Sororitas, whatever, Battle Sisters. Cassia, Master Van Kallax. Her voice is brimming with genuine joy, which she immediately hides behind a facade of highborn primness. Since you are with us once more, I do hope you will find time to finish our conversation about the literary works of Kronhaller the Blessed. I will make every effort, Lady Yoselio. I must also deliver this to you. Hendrix pulls out a sealed letter. The Lord Inquisitor specified that the contents of this envelope are for your eyes only. I would ask that you read it as soon as you have the time. Look, it's a letter we need to read. That is everything for the time being. Are you headed to the ship, or do you still have business on Footfall? Whatever the case, I can either wait for you on board or accompany you as part of your retinue. Do we want him to join us, and who would he replace? What does an Inquisitor actually do that everybody else doesn't do? Does a Navigator have a soul? Ask her and see what she says. Don't look in her eyes, though. Don't look her in the eye. So, just see what he does. I'm sure he's just a regular human. Right, as an Inquisitor. Oh, look, he's got a little sword and everything. He's got a Force sword. And an Infernal pistol, so he likes to light things on fire. He also has a combat shotgun, which is questionable. So combat shotgun. 18 to 24 damage, 2 penetration, rate of fire 1, range of 3. Compare that to the Inferno pistol. Oh, she has better range. So the auto gun. Rate of fire is 8. Better range. Oh, looking at the friggin' Force sword. It's only 18 to 24. Still have another plasma pistol laying out there. Stimulant ejector, no. Penetration 1. Just a better range. We'll give this to him for now, just to play around with. Because who wants a shotgun, really? I mean, this isn't a very good gun, but It's all about the, lots of shooting. An Inquisitor can enter anywhere. You don't really trust an Inquisition, but you should. Are you a heretic? That's the real question. Are you a heretic? Okay, and he's got grenades. An onslaught immediately increases movement points by 6, yet reduces WSBS and perception by... So, WS. What's W? Weapon skill. Ballistic skill. Frag grenade. Frag grenade. Okay, so he's fine. Let's see if any special abilities he has, which I doubt. Oh, and this is actually... Is this our ship? That's where our ship is. We're still looking for... That wasn't the kind of thing we were looking for, right? Yeah, we're still looking for Logisticars Theta. It's supposed to be somewhere in this area? No idea where. Oh, probably him. Opticon 22. The tall, hunched tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. His gaunt face is a sickly gray hue, while his augments show signs of combat damage and are plated in black chromium, giving him a general air of... I love how they throw out these words for no reason. Initiate identification procedure. This unit is defined as lodges as Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Cognizance Fleet and Brotherhood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, donations. That is how Henry Cavill will play. What, the Inquisitor? Or the Rogue Trader Desperator? Do we want to discuss that? That just came out, was it yesterday? Initiating official greeting procedures for esteemed high-value visitors. Glory success to House Von V. A binary area begins to flow from a scratched box attached to the tech priest's chest, requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation Logisticar Theta. Who knows? Not a lot of details. I know. It's still not a done deal yet, but you know it will be. With the Amazon being involved, you know Games Workshop is going to be all over that stuff. Pascal and Opticon 2 exchange glances and a short series of binary signals before bowing their heads in satisfaction. Opticon 22's head bows noticeably lower than Pascal's. Okay, Mr. Skimpy needs to talk to me again. Be right back. You think Henry's going to be Mephisto? Why Mephisto? And why does it... He could be anyone. I want to make a trade deal. I received an invitation to a meeting. That's why we're really here. Confirmed. I wish to discharge, reciprocally validate the mutual contractual obligation designated Logisticar Theta. Under the contractual obligation in question, 34.761 Terran cycles ago, the Explorer Cognizance Fleet received from representatives authorized units of the Von V dynasty a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalian void tankers on the planet wherever. Okay, just in case. We are of this dynasty. This is the dynasty we belong to. Chuck Norris to play Horus? Well, we don't even know. They haven't even talked about any type of storyline yet. The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance Fleet can be made to Von V as assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled archived. Confirm your status regarding acceptance of the payment reciprocal offering. You waited 30 years to pay up. Theodora worked with you. What payment can I expect? Universal Mobile Orbital Deployment Extractiums. Astra Erator processing complexes in the quantity stipulated in the contractual obligation. Each unit has undergone a cycle of maintenance liturgies and has been assessed for conformance to the sacred standard template construct. Great creations, this is Pascal. Great creations of the Messiah, blessed be his beneficence, which has bestowed upon these complexes industrial might with a full cycle of reproduction and life support. Inferno, I'm willing to accept a payment. No payment is needed. Consider the Prometheum my gift and a sign of my hope for collaboration. No, we will take the payment. The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation, the Logisticard Theta, is concluded. The Cognizance Fleet thanks Unit Rogue Trader Von V for his cooperation. So now we received mobile extractiums, 8 of them. So eventually, as I understand, you're supposed to have this nice little empire thing set up that you're, doing business with. Seeks friendship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Brotherhood of the Adeptus Mechanicus is interested and considers expeditious cooperation with rogue traders. Under the terms of the Treaty of Mars, it is willing to provide services to the Von V dynasty. Priority of services tasks can be raised and diplomatic links are strengthened. We'll be glad, alternative available, to accept any samples of sacred technology, samples of profane xenotech, miscellaneous items. Reminder, storage, study, and or disposal of the aforementioned objects will be the exception of 3 miscellaneous items. Is preferential right of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Explorator fleet will also accept information about planets in the Coronis expanse that have not previously been recorded in the planetary registry. Why are you interested in xenotech? Isn't that heresy? I'd like to make a trade deal. So this is stuff we can buy from them. Anything good? Oh, look, boots. Installed them, allow the wearer to charge into the battle with increased ferocity, decreases AP cost of charge ability by 1. Precise bolter. Precise lasgun. Well, determined lasguns suck. Stun grenade. Auto pistol. So this stuff is locked behind reputation stuff. They don't like us enough for them to buy that, or let us buy. Okay, so this is a different type of trade system. Basically, as you go around, you loot stuff off the ground. You have to get so many of something, of whatever, say armor, right? Once you get this particular kit to 100%, then you can sell it. The question is what's in it? I don't know, but we want to sell it anyway. Range weaponry, we want to look at that. Melee weaponry, I don't think there's anything good there. I'll just click on it again. So these are all basic weapons. So again, once it's filled up, you can just sell it. Range weaponry. So do we want to sell our flamer pistols? Scrappy shotgun. Sniper rifle. We should probably keep a sniper rifle on us. Of course, now it's not at 100%. Sword doesn't fit in there. We're selling mystery loot boxes. Well, for them it's a mystery loot box. For us it's not, because we can actually see what's in it. Ranged weaponry. Oh, lasguns, sniper rifle. Shotgun, auto pistols. So you can sell that one. Melee weaponry, anything good in here? Another chain sword. Regular chain sword, so nothing special. Okay.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Okay, so you sell this and tells you how many RP. This is, I don't know. Lower right hand corner says how much we currently have. We can have at most 40. We currently have 15. So I don't know. So this is our profit factor. Recovery is 0.1 PF per cycle. Recovers in time. So, not really the same thing. So I don't know what this point... Oh, this is the resource points. Reputation points. Maybe that's what this is. Is that right? Yes, it is RP. So once we get up to this certain level, that's what they're... We can buy them then? I'm guessing. I don't know. There's no... Currently, because this is an alpha, there's no... the word is evading me again. Training. Shit. Brain having a big fart here. Tutorial. Tutorial is the word I'm looking for. There's no tutorial for this game currently because it's still alpha. So imagine it's here eventually. So a lot of this stuff, almost everything here is guesswork. So as far as how it's supposed to work, like this RP, no idea what it's really for. Tutorial was the word I was looking for, yes. Oh, we can actually throw this last pistol in there, but that's melee weapon. Where's the other ranged one? So there. Throw that last pistol in here. There's 100%. So again, I have no idea what these RPs are really for. You can see them listed here. And it doesn't affect the lower right. This is our profit factor, which is different. Maybe this is what this number is. Transaction mode activated. But guess we have one of these. What about those med kits? You always need more med kits. Oh, but it took out of this. So confusing what this currency is. Anyway, so who needs a med kit? Boss needs a med kit.
I don't have time for this.
Really?
I'll pass.
Can't be equipped by this character. Really? She can use them though. So only some people can use these. Because medkits are hard to use apparently. He's got two. He can use one, so how come my rogue trader can't use one? Okay. So that guy's done with now. Okay, so persona non grata, stranger in depths of Monroe's footfall, shadow quarters. So shadow quarters are next. Interrogator has asked the room to set aside some time. Suspicious individuals are detected rituals in the shadow quarters. Well, so the question is, do we want to continue going around on this planet, or do we want to go up to the ship and fly around a little bit? I think we want to go around to the ship and fly around a little bit. Just because, you know, I think we can. I just find a way back. That's it right there. To the bridge.
Follow my lead.
We'll fly around and see what's going on here. Imperium's unswerving hostility toward anything that challenges its laws of dogma has calcified over thousands of years. An Imperial subject who deviates from the sanctified hatred risks their very life. Warhammer. Lord Captain, the ship repairs are complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of. Says Vigios. Look at the reading. Cassia makes a quick, nervous gesture, adjusting the adornment over her third eye. I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double-check the route to Dargonis and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the Atlas. It is more of a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for traveling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas, one after the other, and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Look, experience. Argenta angrily chops the air with the side of her palm. Warp storms are our enemies, just like heretics and demons. It is a shame that they can't be dispersed with a flamer or a bolter, which she currently has. Now we can be certain that problems with the astropathic communications in the Coronis Expanse are no coincidence. There's a warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds of the Von V trade empire as soon as possible. I'm talking about Janus, Dargonis, and Kiava Gamma. Charting new routes so they can be reached and restoring control will be the necessary next step. What would the consequences of losing contact with these worlds be? A world deprived of connection to its neighboring systems and the Coronis Expanse's infrastructure can only rely on itself, and their capabilities are often limited. For example, Janus does not have a fleet of its own. Pirates, cultists, heretics, Xenos. Anyone who could prey on the helpless planet. The loss of communication is a threat to your position. A rogue trader with no trade empire to back them is one that grows weaker by the day. Abelard, the Voxmaster is entirely correct. You are rogue trader. Rogue trader redundant names that could weren't able to change it. Trader von Valanicus, the successor to Theodora von V, one of the most influential women this side of the Maw. But you are also new to the business of governing. Many will doubt your competence and try to carve up your empire so they can snatch a piece for themselves. It is important to show your potential allies and foes that you are in control of the situation, which is why the sooner we reclaim these lost worlds, the better. I don't really care about the worlds right now. What do I need to know about that? Abelard, what is your opinion? Which world should we deal with first? He strokes his beard for a few seconds before giving a hesitant reply. Rediscovering the agri-world will supply your trade empire with something none of your servants can do without: sustenance. The importance of basic supplies should not be underestimated. Just look to Footfall in its current pitiful state. On the other hand, I am concerned by the rumors concerning Kiava Gamma. There have been no problems on Janus for many years, but something is very wrong with the industrial world right now. Delay may cost us the entire planet. I trust I do not have to explain the capital world. Losing it would make us the laughingstock of the other dynasties. Besides, the loss of chronicles and ledgers would spell a bureaucratic catastrophe. So all three systems are equally vital to the Empire. It falls to you to decide which should be brought to the fold before the rest, Lord Captain. That was not helpful whatsoever. So Janus is the agri world where all the food is grown. This one, I'm not sure what that one is, and this one is our capital. My officers have any issues that require immediate attention. That is all, Lord Captain. The vessel and the crew await your instructions and are ready to depart. Footfall
Hello
immediately,
everyone.
should you desire.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Happy Saturday. So dog cam is up, right hand corner or right hand side of the screen there. You can see that's Mickey looking at the camera. Rocket's just to the right, it looks like. So they'll be there pretty much all day. Okay. What's that thing over on the right? That's Mrs. Gimpy's umbrella. I don't know why she hasn't put it away. On the right hand side there, right to the right of Mickey's face. I don't know why it's still there. Because it hasn't rained in a couple of days now. So, anyway. So this is our ship. What does our ship do? Look at the map. There's different people. Can we talk to them now? It's cold in your area. You need an umbrella for that. Obviously, Jeff. I've learned the blah blah blah. I'd like to know more about my seneschal. Do you have any advice for me? You must become a true rogue trader and reassert control over the Vonvia's trade empire as quickly as possible. Everything from the ship to the most distant of your planets must be work together as parts of a single machine blessed by the finest tech priest. Your position is far from unenviable, but that means you must be vigilant. Even the smallest oversight could grow into a huge problem, so be vigilant and exacting toward yourself and others. Oh, we gotta go talk to, what's his face, Mr. Inquisitor. Where's he hiding? Bridge officer. Oh, he's right over here. Hendrix looks at you intently, his head tilted. You want to discuss the nature of your mission? Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and the officer's mess. He nods slightly. Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust now that would be a good time to explain the reason for my return to your ship. I prefer to be able to zoom in a little bit farther, but camera. I welcome the chance to assist the Inquisition with its inquiries on Van Calax. Lord Captain, your enthusiasm is commendable. Interrogator smiles, but his eyes remain cold. To business then. The cult of the final dawn. The madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of Corona's expanse and instigate crimes against the throne and humanity. One such crime took place in your trade empire. The Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the rogue trader on the voyage into the corrupted region. I also need to meet with one of my observers on the capital world of your trade empire. Chaos cult, my trade empire. Henrix, are you laying an accusation against my dynasty? Chaos treads softly, rogue trader. The main danger of secret cults and sects is that they are like seeds. They can remain in the ground for decades, safe from all scrutiny, until an opportunity to sprout, grow, and bear monstrous fruit presents itself. The emergence of a cult on one of the rogue trader's planets, that does not mean the dynasty's head himself is a chaos worshipper. Having said that, it should be noted that Theodora von V was famous for her loose interpretation of the freedoms granted by the warrant. He regards you with a probing look. A bloodline can't be stained by ancestral transgressions. It is indeed so. If it is indeed so, it is in your best interest to do whatever necessary to redeem yourself, and then perhaps you will get a chance to salvage your dynasty's reputation. Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he is willing to show lenience towards my actions that would otherwise be interpreted as radical. Why would Ordo Xenos agents investigate a chaos cult? You're well versed in how the Inquisition is organized, rogue trader. Yes, initially our arrival in the Coronis Expanse was dictated by the need to fight Xenos. But there's more. The cult is tangentially related to my main specialization. Perhaps I will be able to reveal the full truth someday, but right now I ask you to display humility and patience. Lord Inquisitor mentioned blah blah. He nods. That is correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of a newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I am surprised the Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge. Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge in the weaknesses of soul and mind, even as someone who recently accepted the burden of a lofty title. We have spies on our worlds. The person I mentioned is not a spy, but a secretary in the Administratum, a department of Dargonus. The planet's governor and Theodora were fully aware of his status. His duty is to fulfill this sacred oath to the Golden Throne and eliminate threats to the Imperium, which the Coronis Expanse has in abundance. His name is Achilles Scalander. As soon as we contact Dragonus, I will introduce you as a new head of the dynasty. I am sure you will appreciate the presence of such an advisor among your subjects, and I suggest you heed his words at least occasionally. To know more about this cult of the Final Dawn. Chaos worshippers, most often agents of the throne, run into the lone renegades, stirring up the rabble, insane prophets, and hysteric visionaries, preaching the end of days. A passing comet, a mutant rebellion, an onslaught of monsters. Each time they come up with a new reason why people should prostrate themselves and quiver in fear. Much effort and the blood of those loyal to the Golden Throne were spent before we established the connection between those heretics. However, the cult of the Final Dawn is something greater than a gaggle of misguided seers and fortune-tellers. They cleverly spread their agents all over the Coronis Expanse, disseminating heresy amongst honest people on the Imperial worlds. There's a certain strategy to their actions that changes whenever we get too close. And finally, they have enough military power to have had the two ships that we had sent after them later discovered as wreckage. They have enough military to have had the two ships, okay. The growing difficulty is making warp jumps is detrimental to us, but is unlikely to inconvenience those who engage in vile sorcery day in, day out. He sighs. After the events of Rykad Norris, I suspected the cult might have built its nest inside Winterscale's domain, but the latest reports indicate it is your trade empire that is harboring heretics. Being in your entourage improves my chance of getting closer to their secrets. We give you a place aboard my ship. What else? Rogue Trader should deliver me to the system that contains the industrial world of Kiava Gamma. I will then accompany you to the surface and determine what the cult is planning and how it intends to use the resources that have fallen into their clutches, which may very well include the blessed engines of the Adeptus Mechanicus and even the followers of the Omnissiah themselves. I'll be frank, the answer to this question is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. Having their plans come to fruition would lead to far more terrible consequences. One of the systems in the Coronis Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out again. Let's assume Kiava Gamma has fallen to heresy. What then? Will you again propose we destroy an entire planet? He stares you down. On Rykad Minoris, you made a decision that sent... we don't want to ruin this. Sometimes a good Imperium demands we turn a blind eye to the fate of its individual servants. This is story stuff we're probably going to ruin here. Now my business. Is there anything else I need to know? Let me put it this way. You may think whenever you want... You may think whatever you want of me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I'm here to help you in the fight against foes that you may not even be aware of. You have my word that I will provide blah blah stuff. I didn't want to ruin any story there. Earlier story, because it looked like that was going on. Because keep in mind, we're in chapter 2, not chapter 1 here. So we may run into content that refers back to chapter 1, which we don't want to ruin. Okay, so that. Oh, took us to somewhere we haven't been to before on the ship. Where are we? I don't know. How do we get out of here? I don't know. Okay, so let's do what? Fly around? Fly around. So we're going to do a little bit, see if we can do a little bit of exploring, because we're actually supposed to be able to fly around now, because our ship has been repaired apparently. Button in the upper right hand corner for a warp translation. Lord Captain, I bring good news to your lordship. We are once more within the reach of the Von V trade empire. The astropathic choir humbly stands ready to send your orders to servants of the dynasty and the planetary rulers of your colonies. Developing colonies, claiming new territories, and establishing trade links, all this is now your privilege and burden. How much content? I don't know, PS. Suppose you're going to be able to fly around to different planets and stuff. Back to the bridge. So, warp travel. So this is, where we currently are, which you can, fly around in if you want. There's nothing really here. We already checked out that planet last week. But this button, upper right-hand corner, warp travel. But again, the content for this alpha starts chapter 2. So you have a bunch of companions already. How far does it go in? Don't know. And this is the map, apparently. Where are we? So this is where we are. To Imperium. So I can't zoom out any farther. If you didn't know, astropaths are navigators and FTL communicators. Of course, their abilities fail whenever it's dramatically convenient. Yes, I'm familiar with the astropaths. To the Imperium. Heathen stars. Accursed dements. Unbeholding reaches. So, where exactly am I supposed to go? Cronus Expanse. Wasn't I just over here? There we are. So the Cauldron. Oh, this is where we're supposed to be going, I think. Oh, have to scan for navigation points. There we go. So where do you want to go? Those are our choices. Green, yellow, and orange. I'm gonna guess those mean something. So we'll go green. Warp travel. This is an uncharted system. Would you like to visit it? Of course. Why else would we want to go there? Ooh, look, space dust. It's an ice world. Scan is required. Well, fly over there then. Scanning. Ice World added to Encyclopedia. Resources. 5 plasteel. Resources here look like zeros to me. Oh. Mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance, blah blah blah. This small industrial complex can be deployed on practically any world, however inhospitable. The surf clan or whatever. But there's no resources here, it looks like. Plasteel. Okay. Space dust. Best kind of dust. You received a cargo, energy battery. Press B if you want to open the cargo screen. We do. So energy battery. So I'm guessing it went somewhere in here. More space dust. Received cargo, energy battery. Another battery. So I'm guessing we can't do anything with asteroid belts. Points of interest detected. Oh, that wasn't there before. Imperium cartographers and chronicles know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous Imperium outpost capable of eclipsing footfall. There was a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit. The final resting place of Cornelius Sato, one of the discoverers of the Coronis Expanse. It gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. But it was orcs. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Sato's tomb became a sepulcher for the entire planet. The sword place has neither loot nor company, but knowledge of the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure on its own right. Okay, so it's plasteel. You will spend 1 to start extracting plasteel. 1 what? Extract the game, so we're down to 17. So now we're producing 5 plasteel. Go us. So look, now we're mining something. Back into the warp we go, because it looks like we're done here. Right? Dear to last, there's our psyker. Okay, next, we'll go over here. Chart the course. Scan is required. Navigator's insight? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Scanning. The warp jump went surprisingly smoothly. None of the deck officers on duty reported any incidents. However, a strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain when he returned to his quarters. The bed was unmade, and the impression of a head was still visible on the pillow. There were no other signs of intrusion. The guards swore under oath that nobody had entered the Lord Captain's quarters. The Immaterium released us from its grip this time. Yes. Oh look, pirates. Steppe World, Drifting Void Ship, Jungle World, Burning World. Let's go to Steppe World. So the pirates don't appear to be moving. The Augur team reports that several pirate ships are closing in at top speed. Beware, there's almost no time left to retreat. Attack the pirates. Just to see what it does. Attacking pirates.
Smite the foes of the rogue trader.
Okay, was not expecting this kind of stuff. So, destroyer, Cobra class, So, loot button. So, Mezzo lance weapon, cost of 0 AP, boss pattern torpedo tubes. Swing run, cost 1 AP. Starship flies in a straight line, performing the U-turn at the end of its movement. Cooldown 1 to 3 rounds. Reinforced shields. A chosen sector and the starship's shields is reinforced until the next turn. Cooldowns 1 to 3 rounds. Mars pattern macro battery. One enemy creature within 6 cells. Short-range broadside macro cannons, which fires 4 shots, dealing 10 damage per shot. This one, short-range mounted camera, which fires 2 shots, dealing 2 damage per shot. This one, 4. Restart shields. Initiate the process of restarting shields. Shields will be restored at the beginning of the next turn. Yet until then, all shields are completely downed. All the starship's movement is immediately halted.
Have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
And over here, scan weakness. Auspex says scan an enemy ship to highlight its weak points. All incoming damage from the weak side increases by 30% for 2 turns. Only one weakness can be highlighted at a time. Cooldown is 1 to 3 rounds. So...
The time has come.
So move that way. Lance weapon. 34 damage to a chosen enemy with a narrow firing arm. 20 cells, though. I mean, this guy?
Fire the lance battery.
Was that a lot of damage or not enough damage? Torpedo tubes. Look, torpedoes. Torpedoes solve out of selected position. Torpedoes are controlled units, which begin to act next turn and deal great damage to enemy ships, so yes. Launch.
Torpedoes locked.
So torpedoes were going. 6 cells for these guys, so no range there. Oh, and they're broadside stuff. Things to remember. Oops, wrong button. So broadsides. 270 degrees. Board salvage. I don't know. I don't know. So that looks like that's going to be it for now for us. Although reinforce the shields. Choose a sector of the starship shields and reinforce until next turn. Right, left, front, back, front, unavailable. Okay then, they must not be damaged, I was going to guess there. He's out of range. Is that our turn? Sure looks like it. Yeah, spacebar to end the turn. So he's going to come up on our side. Oh, they do have little shield facings. Torpedoes. Plasma torpedoes. No. Detonation. So how do I move the torpedoes? Plasma torpedo 1. Oh, okay, so they have to follow a certain path. You can't just don't instantly turn them towards their target. That's interesting. Okay, so they're done. Now this is our movement. Or is this more torpedoes? This is our movement. Actually, you can fire first, like those guys.
Macro cannons.
that worked. So our shields are still good. What's this one? This is... Oh, this is the U-turn. That's the reinforced shields that really aren't hurt, it looks like. What's this one? Oh, this is the scanned weakness. Unencumbered damage from the weak side increases by 30% for 2 turns. Okay. So, oh. Yes, fly in front of the torpedoes, please. Oh, look. So that hurt it pretty good. Let's see, reinforce our shields on the left. Okay, so that's done. And then this guy. So, well, we have to pretty much come around there. Like that. Okay, and then her ability is... So, all incoming damage from the weak side increases by 30% for 2 turns. Only one weakness can be highlighted at a time. So, this one. That should work. That's what it looks like. And we're going to blast it with the lances or more torpedoes. Lances. Like right there.
This one's going down.
Miss. Bite me.
Lay in the course.
Watch, will be too close. Or not.
Leave their hearts strewn across the stars.
What's with the misses? How'd we miss so close?
Annihilate them.
Launching torpedoes. Should have moved. I should have. Whatever. Okay, reinforce our shields on the left. What's this one? Restart the shields. Now we're good, aren't we? I'm guessing our shields are good. I don't know if anybody told them this guy anything, but he's going the wrong way. Oh sure, he hits me. Now this is where we do the U-turn, right? It finds a straight line performing the U-turn at the end of its movement. No move points will be used beyond the... What? Oh, plasma torpedoes. Never mind. Now we can do the U-turn here. Unavailable. Oh, we have to go all the way out here? There we go.
Set the course.
A little bit closer. Oh look, it's a laser.
Fire the lance batteries.
Oh look, he died. So, how's that for a move-ish? Okay, reinforce our shields on the front or the left. I guess we'll do the front. Shit, wrong one. I guess they'll be coming from that side anyway. Can't fire any torpedoes. He's too far away. Could restart the shields. And restart at the beginning of the next turn until the null shields are completely down. Also, the starship's movement is immediately halted.
Saturday and Sunday, December 17th and 18 are the monthly giveaways for December. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
So damage to shields, damage to shields, damage to shields. Okay, torpedoes. Damn it. It's our right side. So that's a hit there, or should be.
Another salvo!
Oh look, torpedoes.
Torpedoes locked!
Can't do our oh, we can do our little U-turn. So we could go down this way, do a U-turn, and yay. Let's do that. No? So I screwed that up. Okay then, I screwed that up. So what do you think is going to shoot us? I guess it's going to come on the right side. High torpedoes. Oh no, he goes first. So, log's not showing anything. And he's going to outrun the torpedoes, it looks like. Or not. He's going to be in trouble. Okay, let's do another scan here to increase the damage on the weak side. Scan weakness is done. And no lasers, but broadside.
Macro cannons!
It's almost dead. And our U-turn. So we go here. Oh, we have to go all the way around? Yeah, that should be enough.
Lay in the course.
Because we got the laser. Or beam, whatever. No?
Onward!
I'm doing this wrong. Movement should be used. I'm doing this totally wrong. Left shields or back? Let's do rear. Because he can't see that, right? I would hope. So he's running from the torpedoes, which probably won't catch him. So you turn work that time.
Set the course.
So we have taken a little bit of damage, it looks like. Is he in range? He's just out of range. Just out of range. What a lucky bastard. But torpedoes.
Annihilate them.
Reinforce the front shields. And that was the left side because I clicked too quickly. Supposed to be that one. Oh well. He's just trying to outrun the torpedoes now. Tracking. Tracking. Okay, where is he? Over there. I should put him in range of the laser. Which is technically a lance weapon. Whatever. Okay, scan him for more damage. Right there. And shoot.
Bleed them.
Ta-da. Okay.
They pale before our mastery of the void.
Okay, so that is a little different. Wasn't expecting that kind of combat in this game, but it fits. Hey, Hurricane, welcome back. Did you see the fight? Phone. It's not for me. Just saw the explosion? Okay. Pirates used an old Imperial ships, aka Chaos ships. Well. So the Chaos world here. Or sorry, Steppe planet. Okay, so we scanned. This is what? A small human dwelling stands on this barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an old hermit lives there, who spends his days in prayer to the Emperor. Ask him for a blessing. To the Lord Captain's surprise, the old hermit turned out to be a navigator, and when the old man discovered the noble status of his visitor, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet long ago, back when he was still in his youth, after he had realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the immaterium. The realm of the arch-enemy. The hermit spoke with pride about how he had worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life. But when he mentioned the golden light of the Astronomicon, his voice quivered. When his guests left, he stared after them for a long time, his gaze filled with sadness. What's for events and resources means your Mass Effect? Yeah, it's not the only game to do that, so yeah. So, no resources on this planet. Look, it's a drifting void ship. What could possibly go wrong over here? So we'll go hit the void shift, the gas giant, burning world, and the jungle world. Scanning. No resources. Oh, we're actually going to the ship, huh? Okay then. Hopefully no gene seals on the tech. That's what I'm thinking too. We're supposed to, and we're not going to run into any friggin' gene stealers, are we, in this game? God, I hope not. I could go without a Warhammer 40k game having friggin' bugs everywhere. critters of some sort? Maybe. It could just be people. Just, they need to be rescued. That'd be nice for a change. And there's nothing wrong with them. They have nothing but thankfulness in their hearts. Other than friggin' bacteria and shit that's gonna kill everybody.
It's about time.
Goods. Can we even get up there?
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Oh, poison runs through his mechanical veins. The path to your goal seems easy as long as you do not turn back. Fire rages in the Iron Heart. So it doesn't look like we can get up there. Yeah, definitely no bad things in here. Definitely no. There's a door though. Gotta watch the air
None
vents.
shall stand in my way.
Symbol inscribed in blood. So helpful.
Hey, what's that?
I don't know. What is it?
Ah, damn it. This task should have been accomplished easily.
Demolition check failed. Multiple times.
What a shameful failure.
Wow. Is this just something that we're going to fail? Or is it
I
not
won't
matter?
tolerate weakness.
What a shame.
Apparently we're not meant to pass this check to get us over there, to get whatever is in the wall. You guys suck.
This premonition runs true.
Or not. Maybe we do.
Victory awaits.
This took the right person to make the check.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Look, medkit. Fire grenades. Common items. Just pack that as cargo. So we didn't take any damage or anything, did we? Doesn't look like it. Fanny. Why can't it be a rogue trader but not a sister of battle? Well, we don't know that for sure
Follow
yet.
my lead.
Because, you know, there's a sister of battle in here, right? That's what's-her-face right here.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
She's
Come
a
on,
sister of battle.
you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
We are fighting.
It's about time.
Dull sounds produced by the ventilation systems create the illusion that the ship is breathing like a living and terribly sick creature. Is that a hint?
A new challenge for me.
This is bad, very bad. The Omnissiah's grace is forsaken this place and these brethren. Oh, they're mad. What are they mad about? Boss fight.
Is this boss fight going to be against one of the top bingo players from last month?
Could be.
I hope so. They were so annoying.
Okay, so boss fight bingo starting up here in a second. If you would like to play, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. And about halfway down you see three buttons. One of those buttons is a stream bingo button. Click on that, join the game. As the boss fights happen, they will determine the numbers called for the boss fight bingo card. So, Mr. Tech Priest, can we talk to you? How mad are you? This Tech Priest is barely stand from the many wounds where pieces of flesh used to be. Blood mixed with oil is seeping out.
The whispers told me a secret.
That's not a trap, that's a secret door, which I think... Have we seen secret doors before? I don't think so. Now there's a trap. And
Did I not foresee this?
I saw foresee it, but... Not sure how we were supposed to, you know, do stuff. Common items for tools. What's this? Provocative helmet. Taunting scream applies a -10 penalty to perception to all enemies affected by this ability for 2 turns. Let's see if we can wear that. Back as cargo. And Taco beat up on a spider with light 3 PPC. He's the only survivor, it looks like, which is a number 16 on your bingo card. Number 16, and seeing that you guys beat up on the boss, you get a free vote. So go to your bingo card and click a number you need, which would be pretty much all of them. Sell the helmet. He's currently using the commander's monocle, so probably don't want to give him that one. See if the helmet actually shows up. It does not. Bummer. What's this? Torpedo tubes. Pattern. Capable of firing 4 torpedoes with each salvo. Where do we get this from? And what are we supposed to do with it?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Me neither. Oh look, it's a trap maybe. Dark reddish blotches from the form the words, "Oh, Omnicide, the hour's upon us." Open the damaged door. That would be that door, I think. Oh, look, it's Rocket. Rocket wants the door to open. Your imagination is playing tricks on you, making you see faces twisted in a scream and the stains on the metal. Yay.
None shall stand in my way.
A duty.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Another mad priest. So, why is this highlighting? Am I supposed to do something with these? That looks totally safe. Emperor, protect us. This is a house of darkness and corruption. Bunch of whiners, I have a feeling, in this group. Again, why does this highlight? Can't interact with it. Clutching the soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders the contacts on the implant in his right hand to the panel.
Victory awaits.
Nothing here is going to blow up, right? One of the many modules providing power to the massive ship is down there somewhere. The behavior of the Transformers was caused by no common mechanical malfunction. It's possible the cause is of the supernatural origin. Sure it is.
Breeding damage to bulk.
Okay, that is not the way to go. Okay, we're going to reload that because I honestly didn't think that was going to happen. There was no zapping sound effects. I am disappointed in this alpha. There was a huge opportunity to go zap, zap, zap as everybody's running next to those capacitors. And that's really what should have happened. So, again, I don't know. Can we blow this thing up? Who wants to shoot it?
We must act. Suits my purposes.
So, blew up. Still nothing to
A
pick
new
up.
challenge for me.
So, no.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
So he succeeded on his check there, but what are we actually supposed to do? If anything at all.
It's about time.
Sure. So I feel this is some type of puzzle, but I really don't feel like running through the electrical fields anymore. The void ship, that's where we currently are. Loot. Where's there loot over here? I didn't see anything to loot. Looks like it should be a door, doesn't it?
None shall stand in my way.
A door we can't pass through. So that's where it is. So can we shoot
I
the
won't
door?
tolerate weakness.
Let's see if we can shoot the door.
I tire of idleness. Let's move. Not my specialty. I don't have time for this.
So there's nothing back there, it looks like. So again, that is very much a door. But apparently we can't open it for some reason. Because look, that's a door. You
When
have
the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
It does. Can you shoot stuff though?
That is not the Emperor's will.
Machine gun stuff, so fire grenade doesn't help us. Arsonist braces, shotgun. Multi-key, that doesn't help us. So I don't have anything useful here. How about flamer?
Doubt is for the weak.
Nope.
I guide humanity between the stars.
So if you have an area effect weapon, you can shoot at the thing. You just can't shoot at the door if it's a
Do you
single
require
target thing.
inquisitorial approval?
Okay, let's do some more exploring. Because again, I don't see a way to open that door currently. Run, 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 run. Oh, look, a door. Formidable looking door blocks the way into the next module. It is covered in scratches, as if someone clawed at the cold metal for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the door reads, Main Computing Cathedral. The tech priest blesses himself with a protective symbol, his hand visibly shaking. Shield us, O machine god, from the evil that has taken hold of your temple. Save us, preserve us from the corruption, show us the way. The sacred metal that bars our path is weakened. Let us appeal to the machine spirit of one of the generators so that the metal may drink from its blessed energies. There should be one hidden somewhere in this module. Boss fight.
Another boss fight already? I think you need to change the parameters of this boss fight bingo game. These boss fights are happening much too often and the bosses may not be getting paid fairly for the amount of work they are doing.
What is this evil you mentioned? The tech priest says nothing for a while, then his vox comes to life, but the voice is hoarse, punctuated by static and interference. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. I am merely his servant. I cannot discern what has stricken the abode of the machine god, but I do sense a distortion of the structure, a disfigurement of the molecular order. The ship is sick. Further, conversing is unproductive. The will of the Omnissiah has brought us to these doors. Thus our task is clear. Search for a way to proceed beyond so that we can discover a means of cleansing these halls. Inspect the door. Succeeded. A door in the entire adjacent section of the module will have no power. There must be a backup generator somewhere nearby. Once you turn it on, you should be able to proceed. Look around. The main thing that catches your eye about the place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row, resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment here. Here and there you see the occasional sparks and crackling of the damaged wires behind them. Venture further. So I'm guessing the electrical things we ran into before are supposed to be our way of shutting this down or opening. Cute little kitten killed everybody. Good job, kitten. Way to stand up for yourself. Cute little kitten is number 2 on the bingo card, number 2. So I've been through there. That way, been over there. This doesn't go anywhere.
Follow my lead.
We already did that. Doesn't help.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Scout beat us up. Scout is not a kitten, just so you know. It wasn't Scout. You think it was, but it wasn't. Module providing power to the massive ship. So, somehow if we can get down here... Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, I have a feeling we have to go running that way. Who wants to be the brave person?
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
So basically just run through here.
Executing request.
And hopefully don't die. Or just have him run through, turn all this stuff off, so everybody else can just run through. Or not. The
Hello
hell?
Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
What was that?
Go get some more water while you are up.
What the hell was that?
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Operation. Successful.
There are noticeable signs of warp activity here. The bloody spectacle you witness may have been a simple illusion or a vision of the past or future. Hopefully it's the past. Anyway, gonna take a break. Speaking of Scout, it's that time of the day. So, gonna take a break, and when we get back, we will get the results of the Scout report. I'll get that started here in a second. So, Scout. What is Scout? Scout's a cat. Scout is a cat that lives here in a complex. She's not our cat. She does have a home. She's not a stray. But about 4 years ago, she adopted Mrs. Gimpy, and as a result, she shows up on her porch and in our condo on a regular basis. She is currently on a 4-day streak of being seen, and every day at approximately this time, we make a prediction of whether she's been seen the past 24 hours or not. If you would like to participate in today's guesstimation of the Scout report, let's choose the condo now, but that's not the answer. Anyway, so if you'd like me to make a prediction of whether Scout's been seen or not in the past 24 hours, again, she's been seen for the last 4 days. Weather's been cold at night, nice during the day. But if you'd like to make a prediction, just look at the top of your chat window, see the predict button, click on it, and then choose yep, nope, or she's in the condo now. If you don't see the predict button, refresh your browser. It should show up. Okay, having said all that, I'm going to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, and be back in a few minutes, and then we'll find out the results of whether Scout's been seen or not. Okay, be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the dog video.